Congratulations. It seems like you've made it through one more night of what's been going on in this big world. It's a disaster. Disaster like no one has ever seen. Disaster like no one had ever dreamed. Disaster in every respect, in every realm, and everywhere you look, and everything that is being done around us, in and amongst us, from sea to sea, from shore to shore, and from sky to ground, possibly even through the Milky Way. We have no doubt that there are influences that are being concocted, things that are being done that influence our ways of life. And these things have come to pass, and now retribution has come to settle. There's a time for everything, and that time has come for us to just look at what is actually happening around us, to take time in the moment to reflect on what is and what is to come. And ladies and gentlemen, if you've made it this far, you're in for a ride, because the ride never stops. It's a marathon. You're going to be in it for the rest of your life. And it's for not you, but it's for your children and your children's children. They've taken that away. They've taken away everything that you'd ever hoped that they would be. They've sold them down the river. They've just given $40 billion on top of $14 billion to Ukraine to fight some type of what might that be? They gave $40 billion. They approved that, and that's to protect Ukraine from Russia. Ukraine is being protected by Russia. No, Ukraine is being invaded by Klaus Schwab. That's what's really happening. These people have it wrong. Everybody has it wrong. The news media. There might be a few, just stout few, that say and profess the correct words and the terms and at the right time and right place and have certain keynotes. Who are those people? Who's signing this treaty? Who's going to Geneva? Who are these people? Are they putting the WHO in control of our medical emergency procedures in the United States? Is that what they've done? Is that what they're leading to? Are they leading to a way of control? And this brings me to a song that I've made, and it's called It's Your Duty. Have you ever wondered about what your duty as an American is? Have you ever wondered about what you need to do? Have you ever wondered what your part in this fight is? Well, your part in this fight is to stand up and be a true American. Stand for the red, for the white, and for the blue. It doesn't matter if you're Indian, Chinese, you're American. It is up to us. It is up to us. It is up to us. It's up to us to take it to them, to tell them that they no longer represent the people. It is up to us to take it to them, to tell them that they are expelled that they no longer are wanted, that they no longer are needed, that they no longer are desired, that they no longer are fulfilling the obligations of the voters that they represent. And I have to ask myself, and now as I ask myself, what it is that I have to do, what it is that is my duty, and my duty is upon me. That duty relies upon me. I have to look at the things that are before me, the things that are being done around me, the things that are done in my name. And these things are not acceptable. These things are not okay. To have the president's son to be depicted in compromising photos with compromising people. We'll keep it simple. We understand what this is, what they mean, what's really going on here. We understand the cover-up that's gone down. We understand that Joe Biden understood. He told the Ukrainian people, if you don't fire the prosecutor, we're going to not give you the money. Oh, son of a bitch, he said. They got fired. So the investigation was stopped. Well, the investigation picked up, and now he's paid $40 billion in his latest bribe. That's what's happening. And so as a people, we have to look at what we need to do. And that is to basically, we have to look at getting rid of the people that are in there, in government, in control of what we say, who are governing what we say is our principle, what we say is our persona, what we claim to be our rights. And these people are getting ready to take these rights away from us in more ways than you would believe. All of it comes as an attack. Comes an attack on our population. George Guidestones keep 500,000, something like that. Let's just depopulate the world, they said. Bill Gates is in on that. Initially, Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation was a depopulation program. You can look it up, find the information. But we have to come square blank to the problem at hand. And that problem is that this government is no longer representative of the people and for the people and by the people. These people do not belong. They do not represent. They are not voting for. They are not giving any inkling as to the desire of the American people, and they have to be removed. So removing those people turns out to be a process, and so to start that process, we have to look at all the complications they threw in our way, and that would be the additional laws that they've thrown and the laws that they're rewriting as we speak. Just like every event 201 preceded the COVID. Just like there was an event that took advantage of the whole world starving, and it relied upon two countries being invaded, Ukraine and another one. You can figure that out. It's already happened. We'll come back to it. But there are just things that need to be done. In order to do that, you have to do it from a certain level, and that level is the level in your city and your local community. You have to make them obey you. You have to tell them what's right and what's wrong. You have to tell them where to belong and not where to belong. You have to make them understand that they represent what you stand for. And if there's too many of them, then hey, that's why you got your gun. And that's about time that we start representing this as what it needs to be represented for. We need to go protect our borders. We need to go do this now. We need to claim California. We need to claim Idaho, Alaska. Matter of fact, we might as well just claim Canada too, because they got stomped by some damn horses who I think might have been initiated by United Nations. And you know what? That United Nations flag does not belong between America and Canada. Canada's my brother. United Nations is not my brother. I don't think they belong here, and I want to get rid of them, and I think you should too. Just like the Southern Poverty Law Center, who come out with that FM 339.40. Yeah, training how to disable American citizens, how to take them into custody. Yeah, have your number. We had your number then, we got your number now. Stealing elections, not just one, not just two, not just three. Left and right, left and right. Fool me once. That's just too much. Yeah, you should have tried to get away with it. Now you've gone too far. This is it. You're gone. This is your warning. You need to vacate your place of office because you no longer represent what is stated to be the American way. You don't stand for America anything. You stand for whatever the hell you stand for. I'm not going to claim it because I'd have to get fact checked or something. Dumbass. Yeah, that's something else you initiated. I don't care about your dumbass rules. I don't have to be fact checked. I don't. There's nothing about your fact check that never grew up in my history. It's not a part of me, and it's not going to be a part of me now. I'm the fact checker. I tell you what, and that's what you do. You belong to me. You belong to me. And I don't belong to you. You need to understand that from point blank. You got this thing coming up in Geneva. Yeah. You got 194 countries coming to some kind of vote that's going to tell the WHO who's in control of how things happen here in America. Well, that's not going to happen here, I'll tell you that. Right here, right now, any Republican, any Democrat, anybody that signs on to this bill that's a part of America, that represents America in this Geneva signing bill that initiates this thing between the 22nd, 26th, that's supposed to give our processes, how do I say this exactly? There's just too much that can be encompassed in this. They want to give every right that we have, everything that we are able to do, away to the WHO. They want to tell us when we can come out of our homes. They're going to weld us in our places like they have Shanghai. They're going to let those people starve. That's what they want to do, is they want to place control over you. They want you. Klaus, that's who it is. They, that's them. Klaus Schwab, the bigwigs. Klaus Schwab, Bill Gates, the one who owns the farmland. Matter of fact, wasn't that what I heard? Occupy Gates farmland? Yeah, there's no more Bill Gates. If he's got any kind of fucking farmland, you better get out there and get on it, because it's the Chi-Com. Let's take them down. It's time. This is our time. And you can start right now with that Bill Gates farmland. You can put a harness on their ass right now, and you can go organic, and anything that they got, you claim it as yours because it's yours. They've taken too much from us, and it's time for us to take it back. They've just gone too far. Now is our time. This is exactly what you need to do. You need to contact anybody, nobody, zero. You need to go and do. Just be. That's what you need to do, is exist. You go take hold of that farmland, you occupy that farmland, and you be there. You make that farm work for you. That's exactly what you do. But in the meantime, others have other things that we need to do. These other things are going to be the most important things. Well, not to discredit anybody who's going to be growing the food, because everybody's going to be starving soon enough. You're going to see the problems that have resulted from the regime that's in charge. The treasonous, lying bastards that they are. They need removed, and we need to remove them. That's point blank. That's all there is to it. They have to be removed. They are the people. They are the enemy. They have shown that they have no right to represent the American people, the American will. They've shut down the oil well. They've shut down the pipelines. They claim they have green energy based on a lie. The things that happen to the earth come from the sun. You can learn that. Ben Davidson, Suspicious Observers. He has so many things you could learn. But our problems in this earth are not from sustainability. The things that we're doing, anything that we create, the trees love it. The green, but all we keep doing is carving a hole in it. The Amazon, We carved a hole everywhere. America, destined to be a desert, coming soon to a neighborhood near you. But there's no way out. Not if they let this Geneva pass. If they let us have control, there's no turning back. The United Nations will be here. They will be at your doorstep. They will be telling you, give me your rations. They belong to us. You have to leave. You must flee the Chi-Com. You will eat the bugs. And you will like it. You will eat the bugs, and you will like it. You will have nothing and be happy. 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 Is at the end of your life. Remove them now. Remove them. Remove them. It's up to you to decide. It's up to you to decide. Will you stand for your country? Will you stand for your country? Or suck the Chi-Com's cock? That might have been a little outrageous, I sometimes get carried away with that, but hey, might contribute that to a little couple Heinekens. Hey, so the real deal is that Bill Gates thinks he's bought up a bunch of farmland here in America, and just like the Chinese have, they think they're trading off stuff in Idaho, 30,000 acres here, 30,000 acres there, got a little industrial complex making all kind of nitrogen and shit. Yeah, then they're going to try to starve us. You bought 51 billion worth of food from America, China. You're trying to feed your people. We understand that. But our country here has left Americans without a basket. We have no lunch. We sold our lunch to China. It's been told. It's been professed. It's proven. This is a fact. We sold our lunch to China. You've committed so many false flags in the name. There's no covering up for these pedophiles. Your pedophilia. There's no stopping it. We know your triangles and your ways and your Pizzagate. We know these things are true. You can't hide it anymore. These things are true. We honestly see it. We know what you're about. We know who you are. And we stopped watching you. We've lost your channels. You're not in our bills anymore. You're not in our accounts. You're not in our prepays. You don't belong. I'm not making a trip to Disney this year. You know what? You don't belong to us as a part of our family. This was a specific thing, and only certain things got in. And this is the American way. And all these things about you bringing these damn migrants over, bringing over their different customs about their 14-year-old daughters. Well, I got a different word for that. It's called pedophile. Yeah, you can take your, whatever the hell it is. I don't care if it's Somali, Islam, Tom Hanks, whoever the hell you are. Whatever you do, you strap some boy to a bed and keep a handcuff there as a trophy. What the hell? Punch him in the face 12 times. Give him a fucking medal. That's what I say. You know he exists. You know who he is. He's a man. He beat the shit out of that guy like he fucking deserved. Pimping out a boy. What the hell's wrong with you people? You better get your fucking story straight, because we're sick of it. We're sick of it. We're sick of hearing it. We're sick of seeing it. You Chuck Schumer with your fucking ridiculous erection and shit. Let me tell you something about that. Hey, that's a slip of the tongue, buddy. Yeah, stuff like that just don't happen. Yeah, that's something that you're desiring from Trump. Yeah. I know you, Chuck Schumer, and I know your ways. We're going to get to you any kind of week of Sunday. 7 ways of Sunday to get you, huh? Yeah, well, we're coming after you too. The CIA, the FBI, the WHO, the NIH, anybody, whoever the hell you think you are, it's all the part of the plan. And we're going to cancel your ass. We're coming for you. QRXTUV. Yeah. V what? V. That's a puzzle, ain't it? Yeah. Only goes one direction. No, it goes two. No, it goes one direction. Vendetta. V for vendetta. Now it's time. Now it's time just to say goodbye for the night. And I want to thank you all for listening. Know it's a shortcoming and a lot that needs to be said, a lot to be done. Now's the approach. Now's the time. Now's the marker. This is up to us. It's our duty as Americans. We must stand and remove them. That is our duty. Remove them. Remove them now. To be removed. I take this time to thank our sponsors for this evening. It's been Armor Paving and Ceiling, and for the music that's been displayed. There's a link in the description for the song that's been there. And I thank you very much for listening.